Before I get started with the story, let me give a shout out to Craig in Discord for sending the story to me. In this picture, you see a woman by the name of Brittany Guisewhite, and those are, first off, these are not acne scars. These are not shingles. This is not the chickenpox. These are meth sores. For those who didn't know, these are meth sores, and those, like a lot of people who get strung out on meth, they develop those meth sores on their face that it looks like chickenpox or shingles, but that's definitely not the case. It's not acne. So this woman right here, her name is Brittany Guisewhite, and when she was high on meth, she stabbed and killed her boyfriend when he was trying to hug her. First off, if I was in that relationship, I would not be trying to hug someone who was high on meth because they already look like a damn zombie. First off. But second of all, I wouldn't be in a relationship with someone who's on that stuff to begin with. So let's go ahead and get into it. According to the police officials, the 28-year-old woman was arrested and charged on Wednesday. Prosecutors say she now faces a third-degree murder charge for stabbing a man to death back in April 2021. She allegedly stabbed the victim in the heart following an argument over food on April 8th, then said that the stabbing was an accident and that the victim was just trying to hug her. Court documents show that she is the mother to a 4-year-old girl. The 28-year-old woman from Pennsylvania, Brittany Guisewhite, faces multiple charges, including third-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter resulting from provocation by the individual killed, aggravated assault, and possession of a controlled substance. The suspect and victim had a tumultuous relationship. Guisewhite has a history of regular meth use. Authorities say that she tested positive for meth hours after the killing. During the argument, the suspect barricaded herself in the bedroom and then came out of that room with a knife. She then threatened to stab the victim, Robert Farwell, if he approached her. She followed through on that threat. Her daughter was inside the residence at the time of the stabbing and woke up as a result of the violence. She stabbed the victim in the heart, ran out of the residence, and flagged down a truck driver. She allegedly told the man that the stabbing was accidental and that the victim was trying to hug her while she was armed with a knife. Her bail was set at $250,000 on Wednesday, and she is scheduled to appear in court on November 3rd. It says this is a developing story and will be updated as new information becomes available. And somehow everything that I just read, while that sounds like BS to me as far as, of her reasoning as to why she did it, I bet you that's going to hold up in court. After all, she only got third-degree murder charges. Third-degree, let me make sure that third-degree murder. So that's like the lowest degree of murder that you can possibly get. First being the highest. Something tells me that she may not face any jail time. She might have to go into rehab or some kind of a clinic to get her off of the drugs. And they might put her on they probably may put an ankle monitor on her. The only thing that I can see them really doing is taking her child away from her. Because she's not in a good living space. She's 4 years old. She's traumatized. They said she woke up out of her sleep because of what was going on. So she probably most likely saw something. So the worst that's probably going to happen to her is that they're going to take her child away, and hopefully they can put the child with a family member that's stable. Otherwise, she's going to end up in the system. Because clearly she can't take care of the child while she's on drugs, while she's on meth. But the fact that she has that low of a degree of a charge for murder, I don't see her doing any jail time. And if she does do jail time, it probably won't be more than a year. Like I said, they'll most likely try to throw her into rehab or some kind of a clinic and maybe give her an ankle monitor and some probation. And that's probably the most she's going to get. I'm just being honest. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story down in the comments.